So where we were here, no? Yeah.
Average
Yeah,
investment.
average investment in debtors. So it will be based on sales since the fixed cost is not given. So in the first case means present policy, your sales is 2 lakh 40 into number of days is 30 days and total number of days in a year is 360. So 2 lakh 40 into 30 upon 360 is how much? How much?
20,000.
Yeah, it has to be written here only, 20,000. Okay, next. Next, option number one. What is the sales? 2 lakh 52 into how many number of days? Come on, unmute and tell me how many number of days
45.
45.
divided by 360. So 2 lakh 52 is sales into 45 credit period divided by total number of days 360. So what is the answer?
31,500.
हाँ, you are doing it on Calci, no? Because हमारे book में printing mistake भी हो सकती है. Have you done it on Calci?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do it with option number 2, 3 and 4. Sales into credit period upon number of days. Do it. And tell me the answer of option number 2. Sales is,
43,000.
yeah. So 43,000 is the answer. For option number 3, because sales is 2 lakh
50.
61. Please remember your sales is 2 lakh 61 and credit period is 75 divided by 360. So what will be your answer?
54,375.
375. Very good. And last case, option number 4.
66,000.
Okay. So now this, you have to draw a line below that. So again, this has to be written in the box. So this will become a block. It has to look like a box, a line above and a line below. You just have to close down because this transaction is over, suppose. So how we close? So you close the line. Close by drawing a line below that. Now come to the next part. Block number A means benefits. Block number B means cost. So now block number B has to be calculated. Write down cost of extending credit. Costs of extending credit. Cost means expenses. Kharcha. Okay. So there are 3 types of expenses. 1, opportunity cost. 2, bad dates. And 3rd, administration cost. So write down number 1, opportunity cost. Number 1, opportunity cost. And wait. Tell me here, I told you already. In the question it is given. Look at the question. Opportunity cost is always given in the question. See, pre-tax returns of investment. Pre-tax returns on investment means opportunity cost. So how much is opportunity cost?
20%.
Yes. So what you 20% is common for all. So what you will
Yes, ma'am.
write in the bracket? Listen very carefully. You have written opportunity cost. Okay. Now for start a bracket. Write down 20 percentage on average investment in debtors. This is a common bracket for all. Therefore, you are making it in the column of particulars only. Make it there only. 20 percentage of average investment in debtors. So now whatever average investment is there, you have to take 20 percentage of that and fill the amount. Okay. So go on doing now. Follow the bracket. What we have written in the bracket, 20 percentage of average investment in debtors. So what was average investment in debtors in present policy?
20,000.
So use the calci 20,000 into 20%. So what is the answer of first case present policy?
4,000.
You just have
4,000.
to write 4,000. That's it. Okay. Now next option number 1. What was average investment in debtors? Put that
31,500.
amount in calci 31,500 into 20 percentage. Come on, quickly. Go on doing it quickly.
There is 6,300.
1,300. Next. Next. Average investment is how much?
43,000.
Into 20% is how much? Do it on Calci. 20% is common.
8,600.
8,600. Next. 54,375 into 20 percentage.
10,870.
10,875. And last, what is average investment of last option 4?
13,200.
Jayashree, I asked you about average investment. What is average investment, bacha?
66,000.
So 66,000 into 20 percentage is how much?
13,200.
Very good. Now, number 1 is opportunity cost, which is done. See how simple it was. Now, number 2, bad dates. Write down. You have to write, huh? They have not written, but you have to write. Write down bad dates, which is not given, which is not there in the question. See? Is it there in the question?
No, ma'am.
No. Then nil, nil, nil everywhere. वो छोटा dash लगा दो. Put that hyphen everywhere. Present policy option 1 nil, option number 2 nil, option number 3 nil, 4 nil. Okay. Third, administration cost. Is it given in the question?
No, ma'am.
No.
Nil everywhere. Now come to the next line. Write down total cost. Total cost. And write down in bracket B. Just as you have written bracket A, right? While calculating block A. So right away here you have to make block B. So you will write B in the bracket. Like this. Wait, I'll tell you. So you have written here, no? See, cost or benefits block A. Now you have to write total cost bracket B. Okay. So draw a line after administration cost. Draw a line after administration cost. Now below that you have already written total cost bracket B. So whatever your answer will be there, it should be in the middle. That means a line below should be drawn, a line above should be drawn. ऊपर आपने already draw कर लिया है. You have to just stretch a line below that also. Okay, come on, tell me. After adding all the 3 expenses in the present policy, what is the total cost? Come on, guys. Administration
4,000.
cost is not there, bad debts is not there. You just have to copy down 4,000, 6,300, 8,600, 10,875, 13,200. This is what is my total cost. Why? Because it is matching. Why it is matching to the opportunity cost? Because the two costs are not given, bad debts and administration cost. Therefore, opportunity cost will be my total cost. But we need to show this way, the way I have given you. Okay. Now, draw a line below that so that it should look like it is in the box. Okay. Now, next line, net benefits. What do you mean by net benefits? How to calculate net benefits?
A minus B.
Write down in the bracket A minus B. Write down in the bracket A minus B. So what was A in the present policy? What was A in the present policy?
80,000.
And what is B in the present policy?
4,000.
So 80 minus 4 is
76,000.
very good. So go on doing for option number 1, 2, 3, 4. Same way. A minus B. Come on, tell me the answer of option 1.
77,700.
Very good. Option number 2.
77,400.
Option number 3.
76,125.
Option number 4.
74,800.
Very good. So you have reached up to net benefits. Now last part is incremental net benefit. Net benefits. Write down. Write down the last step of the format. Incremental net benefits. Incremental net benefits. How to calculate? First is always nil. Present policy, I cannot calculate incremental because this is present policy. For options, I will be able to calculate incremental. That means how much it is increasing as compared to present policy. Your present policy profit is 76,000. Option number 1 profit is 77,700. So what is the difference between the two? How much it is increasing? In option number 1, the profit is increasing, but how much?
1,700.
Yeah, how did you calculate 1,700? 77,700, which is the profit of option number 1, minus 76,000, which is the profit of present policy. Means you have to keep comparing it with present policy. Your present policy is giving you the profit of 76,000. But if you go to the option number 1, then it will give you the profit of rupees 77,700. Means the extra profit is 1,700. Similarly, you have to do it for option number 2. Look here. 77,400 is the profit which option number 2 gives you. And present policy gives you 76,000. So 76,000 minus 77,400 is how much extra profit? Please remember, it is not the comparison of one after the other. It is comparison of options with the present policy. Comparison of options with the present policy. So present policy benefit is 76,000 minus option number 2 is 77,400. So what is the difference between the two? Is it increasing? Yes. How much it is increasing?
1,400.
Yes. Now, present policy 76,000. Option number 3, 76,125. So what is the extra profit? See, profit is there, but very little. So how much is the profit? How much is the profit?
Rupees 125.
Extra profit, yeah. So this is extra profit of rupees 125. I know the profit is declining as you go further from option number 1 to 1, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. But yes, we have a profit. But in last case, in option number 4, there is no profit. In fact, the profit declines. See, present policy gives you the profit of 76,000. But if you go to option number 4 and if you give 90 days credit period to customers, it is not profitable to the company. It is good for customers, but it is not profitable to the company. Why? Because profit has declined. See, 74,800. Presently, we are earning 76,000. If we give them 90 days ka credit period, then profit comes down to 74,800. So how much it has come down to? It is declined by
1,200.
so 1,200 is loss. Therefore, it has to be shown in the bracket. Means option number 4 at all is not good because it gives you loss. Why the company will go in loss? So 90 days period has not to be selected. You need to answer how many number of days should be given to the customers so that it is beneficial for the company as well. And customers are also happy. Win-win situation. Win-win situation in both the cases. For company also, for customers also. So which is the best solution? Which is the best option you see? Come on, choose the best option. Come on. Look at the incremental net benefits.
Option number 1.
Very good. Option number 1 means giving them 45 number of days of credit period. Should be given 45 number of days credit period should be given to the customers. So that your sales is also increasing and profit is also increasing. On the other hand, customers are also happy because you give them 15 days extra. Instead of giving them just 30 days, you are now giving them 45 days extra. So customers are happy. Okay, write down suggestion. The last part of our sum. Suggestion. Write down. Option 1, that is 45 number of days of credit period. Option number 1, that is 45 number of days of credit period is recommended. Is recommended. Recommended means suggested. Is recommended since it gives highest net benefit. Since it gives highest net benefit. आप net benefit को भी देखोगे ना. Look at the net benefit. It is 76,000 in present policy, 77,700 in first option, 77,400 second option. Means it is less than option number 1. 76,125 less than option number 1. 74,800 less than option number 1. So option number, according to net benefit also option number 1. According to incremental net benefit also option number 1. Okay, so because it gives highest net benefit and generates incremental net benefit of rupees 1,700, means 1,700 extra incremental profit, means profit is there but extra 1,700 profit is there if we choose option number 1, and will generate incremental net benefit of rupees 1,700. Did you understand how to write a note, how to give them
Yes, ma'am.
suggestion? Okay, so this much is done now. What we can do next is, yeah, I think this is pretty okay, and I think we can complete this as well. So let me just start this question. Sum number 4. Messrs Bharat Industries Limited has annual credit sales of 24 lakhs. So this is present policy. Huh? Has the annual credit sales means right now they have it. So credit sales is rupees 24 lakhs. Mr. Patel, the newly appointed sales manager, has ambitious plan to increase the sales. Now he wants to increase the sales and also he wants to increase the profit of the company. At present, the selling price is rupees 20 per unit. Per unit is 20 rupees. And present age of the account receivable is 1 month. Means you are giving credit period of 1 month to all the customers. 1 month. Now the sum is in the form of month. And variable cost is 50 percentage. Wow, it is given. No need to search. It is given already. Variable cost is 50 percentage, of course, of sales. Definitely it is related to sales. Variable cost is always on sales. And net profit is 20 percentage. Net profit is also given. Huh? Mr. Patel has put forward the following 2 proposals before the management. Proposal 1. Increase the credit period to the debtors from 1 month to 3 months. That means present period of credit is 1 month. Increase it to 3 months. Then the expected sales will be rupees 30 lakhs. Present sales are 24 lakhs. But if we are giving 3 months credit period to the customers, sales will increase up to 30 lakhs rupees. But in this case, there are chances of bad dates also. So bad dates means loss, expense. 2% on credit sales. It is already given. Just you have to apply 2% on sales. So 30 lakhs are sales and 2% on sales. So it will give you the answer on calculator. Proposal 2. Okay, if not proposal 1, what about proposal 2? Reduce the selling price by 5% per unit. Per unit is 20 rupees. Reduce it. Bring it down. Reduce it. 5%. Expected sales would be rupees 28 lakhs 50,000. Okay. All the cash sales, no credit sales. Okay. In option number 2. Assuming that cost of the funds is 12, but cost of the funds means opportunity cost. Cost of the funds means funds are applied in first option. Second option, second opportunity is forgone. So we cannot earn from the second opportunity. I told you, no, that day. So funds means funds are applied in the first alternative. And second alternative is forgone. We cannot earn from the second given option. Therefore, that becomes my cost, opportunity cost. So cost of funds means opportunity cost 12% and other conditions remaining same. Which case would you recommend? So shall we start? How many columns will you make? There are two options and one present policy. So how many columns will you make?
4.
4. Very good. Come on, quickly. Write down Meshas Bharat Industries Limited. And this is statement of evaluation of credit policy. So you can write down statement of evaluation of credit policy. Statement of evaluation of credit policy. Okay. 4 columns. Particulars, present policy, proposal 1, proposal 2. So 4 columns. Particulars, present policy, proposal 1, proposal 2. After that, we need to make units, number of units. After particulars, we need to make a column of units. Column, I mean a row, units, a row of units. We will find it out, don't worry, leave it blank. They have written 1 lakh 20, 1 lakh 50, 1 lakh 50. So we will find it out, don't worry. Credit period. Credit period. Next. Come on, tell me, what is the credit period in first case? Credit period in first case. See, at present, the selling price is 20 per unit and present age of accounts receivable is 1 month. So what is credit period in the present policy?
1 month.
Write down 1 month. And in proposal 1, it is
3 months.
very good. And in proposal 2, he is not saying anything related to credit policy in second option. So credit period will not be, will not be written because it is not given. So nil. It is not given, no? So nil. Because here they are targeting on selling price. Selling price should be reduced so as to increase the expected sales. Okay, come on, do it now. Start with that with the sum. Before starting, we need to calculate number of units of sales. Number of units. Now see, how much is sales in present policy? 24 lakhs. What is per unit? 20. So 24 lakhs divided by 20 will give you number of units. Tell me. 24 lakhs divided by 20 is how much?
1,20,000.
So here you will write 1 lakh 20. Why do we need this 1 lakh 20? I'll tell you later on. This 1 lakh 50, 1 lakh 50, we will need it. Okay. Now number of units is 120. In the first case, present case. Now proposal 1. Proposal 1. Sales is 30 lakhs divided by per unit same. Per unit same 20. Because he is not disclosing anything regarding per unit. So per unit 20 will be same in the second case. Proposal 1. So 30 lakhs divided by 20 is how much?
1,50,000.
See, if you don't understand in the future where this 1 lakh 50 comes from, you make a bracket better. बाजू में bracket बना लीजिए. 1 lakh 50 के बाजू में bracket, 1 lakh 20 के बाजू में bracket. So it will be easy for you to understand in the future that how like we calculated 1 lakh 50,000. Next option, 28 lakh 50,000 is sales. Wait. 28 lakh 50,000 is sales, but selling price is reduced by 5%. Selling price. What was the selling price? What was the selling price? 20. 20 minus 5 percentage is how much? First, you have to decrease the selling price by 5 percentage. So 20 minus 5 percentage is how much?
Ma'am, 19.
19. Therefore, what you will do now? 28 lakhs 50,000 divide by 19. Make a bracket. Make a bracket here. 28 lakhs 50,000 divide by 19. So what is the answer in option number 2?
1,50,000.
So 1,50,000. How did you find this 1,50,000? You need to make a bracket. 28 lakhs 50,000 divided by 19. And if at all you don't understand where this 19 comes from, make another bracket somewhere. Somewhere. Just to make you understand. Just to make yourself understand. How does it comes? I mean, how does it come? That particular 19 rupees, 20 minus 5 percentage. Just, just make it a bracket. You will understand how this 19 comes. 20 minus 5 percentage is equals to 19. Okay, did you understand this much? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let us quickly begin. Sales. Sales first of present policy 24 lakhs. It is already given in the first line of the question. So write down sales 24 lakhs. Now, no need to write per unit. Okay, no need to write that. We have already calculated 19. No, so why we need to again and again put it in the column? So just write down sales 24 lakhs in the present policy. What about in the second policy? Sorry, first proposal 30 lakhs. And what about in the proposal 2? 28 lakhs 50,000. Everything is given, you just need to put that in the right column. So sales present policy 24 lakhs, proposal 1 30 lakhs, and proposal 2 28 lakhs 50,000. 28 lakhs 50,000. Okay, now less variable cost. See, variable cost is given 50 percentage. Already given. Look at the question, you will come to know. Write down less variable cost. Bracket 50% on sales. 50% on sales. Come on, tell me. What is 50% of first case, matlab present policy?
12 lakhs.
Very good. Second,
15 lakh, ma'am.
now please be very careful. Yes, 15 lakhs is correct. Be very careful. In proposal 2, he is asking you to reduce the selling price. But variable cost will not change. Variable cost will not change. Per unit will be same. So how to calculate per unit? 15 lakhs divided by 1,50,000. How to calculate CPU? Amount divided by quantity. So 15 lakhs divided by 150. So how much is the per unit? How much is the per unit?
10.
10. Okay, come to this section, present policy. 12 lakhs divided by 120. How much is the per unit in this case also?
10.
10. See, per unit always remains same if he
10.
does not disclose anything. If he does not disclose anything, the per unit will always remain same. So make a bracket in the variable cost here. Look at my cursor. Here you need to make a bracket. Already one bracket is there, no 50% on sales. I know that. But make another bracket, or you can make a line below that. On a line below that. ओके नीचे भी बना सकते हो आप मतलब क्लमजी लग रहा है स्पेस नहीं है तो नीचे बनाइए क्या ब्रैकेट बनाएंगे 12 lakhs divided by 120 is equals to 10 12 lakhs divided by 120 is equals to 10 per unit 10 per unit so second case also 10 per unit third case also 10 per unit now 10 into 1,50,000 will give you variable cost See, third case, proposal 2. Third case, proposal 2. Look very carefully. It is not 50% of 28 lakhs 50,000. No. First case, you have to do that. 50% on sales, 24 lakhs into 50%, 12 lakhs. But 12 lakhs has to be divided by 120, 10 rupees. This 10 rupees has to be kept same everywhere. Now what you have to do? 10 into 1 lakh 50, 15 lakhs. Second proposal, 10 into 1 lakh 50, 15 lakhs. That's what I told you. These number of units will be in use. I told you, no, I will tell you where we will use this 1 lakh 50, 1 lakh 50 number of units. So here, variable cost. Now, did you understand? This 10 rupees is very important. 10, 10, 10. So 10 into 150 is 15 lakhs. Proposal to 10 into 1 lakh 50, 15 lakhs. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Now sales minus variable cost will give you contribution. Come on. Present policy. What is the contribution?
12 lakh.
In proposal 1, what is the contribution?
15 lakh.
And in proposal 2, what is the contribution?
13 lakh 50,000.
Very good. Now fixed cost. Let's see if fixed cost is given in the question. It is given in the question or not given in the question? Come on, yes or no, according to you. It's not given, right? Come on, quickly, yes or no. Do you find any fixed cost here directly?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
But it is given. How? Net profit is given 20%. Of course, on sales. So net profit is given. We don't need to find out. Come on. Contribution. See, minus fixed cost will give you net profit. Yes or no? Yes or no? Benefit means
Yes,
net profit, no? So write down contribution. Below that, less fixed cost. This will be my balancing figure. No, definitely. Fixed cost will be my balancing figure because net profit is given. So definitely there will be, maybe there is a balancing figure, maybe not. So we will put nil if it is not, if there is no balancing figure. But if there is a balancing figure, we will put it as fixed cost. Okay. So contribution minus fixed cost, it will give you net profit. Write down net profit block A. Put it in block A, a line above and line below. Okay. Now first case, make a bracket, make a bracket here. 20%, sorry, 20 or 50? 20. 20% on sales. Make a bracket here, 20% on sales. Now what is your sales in first case? Sales in first
2 lakh
case.
40,000. 24 lakh.
Put it in calci. 24 lakhs into 20%. Come on, quickly.
Ma'am, 4 lakh 80,000.
Very good. Same way next
4 lakh
case. Yes, same way next case, 30 lakhs into 20%. Sales is 30 lakhs and into 20% is net profit. So what is the amount? Come on, what is the amount? Your speed is very slow. 30 lakhs into 20%. This is what has to be done in calci.
Ma'am, 6 lakh showing.
Okay, you write 6. Wait. No, wait. See, always remember present policy has to be done that way. Present policy, what is the answer? 4 lakh 80. How did you calculate? 24 lakhs into 12 lakhs. Sorry, sales is 24 lakhs. 24 lakhs into 20%. Write it in the bracket. First of all, write it in the bracket. 24 lakhs into 20% is 4 lakh 80. Okay, so 4,80,000 is brought down here. Now you have to calculate fixed cost of present policy first. Tell me, 12 lakhs minus 4,80,000. Is there any balancing figure? Contribution minus net benefit, net profit. Is there any balancing figure?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the balancing figure? That will be my fixed cost.
7,20,000.
Now 7,20,000 has to be kept same everywhere because it is fixed cost, fixed everywhere. Whether you increase sales, whether you increase production, whether you decrease the production, fixed cost will be same. So keep it 720 same in proposal 1 and keep 720 same also in proposal 2. Now you will calculate net profit in proposal 1 and 2 by yourself. So now contribution minus fixed cost, 15 lakhs minus 720 in proposal 1. So what will be the net profit in proposal 1?
7 lakh.
Yes, 7 lakh 80. And what is in proposal 2? 13 lakhs 50,000 minus 720?
6 lakh 30.
Yeah. What was given? Net profit is 20% on sale. This was given in case 1, present policy. It was the information which was related to present policy. Variable cost is 50%. So variable cost is 50%. You have to apply only in present case. So what was 50 percentage? Variable cost 24 lakhs into 50 percentage is 12 lakhs. Now 12 lakhs divided by 120 will give you 10 per unit. This 10 per unit will be same everywhere. And then you have to multiply with number of units. 10 into 150 in case 1, proposal 1, and 10 into 150 in proposal 2 will give you the amounts of variable cost. Same way, net profit 20% is given only for present situation. So for present situation, you will calculate net profit. How? First, present case, no? So present case sales is 24 lakhs. So 24 lakhs into 20% will give you net profit of 4 lakh 80. Now 4 lakh 80 will be deducted from contribution, will give you fixed cost. Now that fixed cost will be same for proposal 1 and same for proposal 2. And now you can easily find out the net profit of proposal 1 and 2 by deducting fixed cost from contribution. Did you understand the logic? Did you understand the logic?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now next thing is to calculate average investment in debtors. Write down. Average investment in debtors is equals to